Imagine waking up to a zombie apocalypse. Your first thought, what on earth do I wear? Now I know what you're thinking. In a world overrun by flesh-eating monsters, fashion is probably the last thing on your mind. But let's be honest, if you're going to be running for your life, why not do it in style? First things first, let's talk footwear. Sure, those stilettos might make your legs look fabulous, but try running from a horde of undead in those bad boys. Nope, you're going to want something practical, yet chic. Think combat boots with a twist. Maybe they're bedazzled, or perhaps they have a secret compartment for a miniature crossbow. Either way, your feet are comfortable and you're ready to kick some zombie butt. Now, onto accessories. Who says you can't make a fashion statement while defending yourself? Consider a feathered hat. Not only does it add a touch of class to your outfit, but you can also use it to distract zombies. Just toss it in the air, and while the undead are mesmerized by the fluttering feathers, you make your swift exit. And let's not forget about the potential of jewelry. A chunky necklace can double as brass knuckles, and those long, dangly earrings, perfect for poking a zombie in the eye. It's all about creativity here, folks. You see, in a zombie apocalypse, style and survival go hand in hand. Your outfit is not just about looking fabulous, it's your first line of defense against the undead. So next time you're shopping for clothes, ask yourself, can I run from a zombie in this? Can it be used as a weapon? If the answer is yes, then you've got yourself a winner. And remember, while it's important to look fabulous, it's even more crucial to be able to run away from a zombie in those killer heels. Now that you're dressed to kill, or at least run away effectively, let's talk about cuisine in the apocalypse. The joys of canned goods. They're the trusty sidekicks of any meal, especially when fresh produce has taken a rain check, permanently. The challenge is, how do you transform that humble can of beans into a gourmet experience that would make Gordon Ramsay weep with joy? Well, fear not, my apocalypse survivors, for we have some absurdly delightful suggestions. Firstly, let's talk about ambiance. Nothing sets the mood like a candlelit dinner, but since we're lacking in the candle department, let's improvise. Grab that flashlight, or, if you're feeling adventurous, ignite a marshmallow on a stick. Voila, you've got your apocalypse chandelier. Now onto the meal. Picture this, canned beans, elegantly draped over a bed of, well, more canned beans. The secret is in the presentation. Maybe stack them into a pyramid, or if you're feeling particularly artistic, shape them into the Eiffel Tower. But we're not stopping there. No, we're going all out. Grab that cocktail umbrella you've been saving for a rainy day. Stick it right in the middle of your bean masterpiece. Trust me, this is the height of apocalypse chic dining. And what about beverages, you ask? Well, what could be more sophisticated than a can of lukewarm soda served in the finest mug you managed to salvage? Add a twist of canned lemon for that extra zing. Don't forget the dessert. A spoonful of canned peaches, served atop a crumbling tower of stale cookies. Sprinkle some crushed vitamins on top for a touch of color, and you've got yourself a Michelin star-worthy dessert. So, there you have it. With a dash of creativity, a sprinkle of absurdity, and a can opener, you can create a gourmet dining experience that will leave your fellow survivors green with envy. So, bon appetit. Who knew the apocalypse could be so tasty? So, you've eaten well, you're dressed in your apocalypse finest, but is your home ready for the undead? Picture this. You're cozily tucked into bed, dreaming of a world where the only moans you hear are from your disgruntled neighbor complaining about his lawn. But alas, reality hits, and the moans you hear are from your undead friends just outside your window. Now wouldn't it be splendid if you could sleep soundly knowing your humble abode is fortified against these flesh-eating party crashers? Well, fear not, because today we'll explore some of the most outrageous yet oddly effective ways to zombie-proof your home. First off, let's talk moats. No, not the medieval kind filled with crocodiles. We're thinking more along the lines of rubber ducks. Yes, you heard right, rubber ducks. Because everyone knows zombies hate rubber ducks. It's a well-known fact, they're just too cute and squeaky for their decaying sensibilities. Next up, let's consider doorbells. Replace that dull ding-dong with something a little more sophisticated. How about the sound of a chainsaw revving? Nothing says stay away quite like the sound of imminent dismemberment. Moving on to windows, forget those boring old blinds. Why not hang strings of garlic instead? Sure, it might not deter the zombies, but hey, at least your home will always smell like an Italian kitchen. And let's not forget about the roof. Who needs solar panels when you can have a rooftop garden? And by garden, we mean a field of cacti, because nothing says don't drop in like a prickly welcome. Lastly, let's talk about the piece de resistance. A mailbox that doubles as a flamethrower. Just imagine the look on the post-apocalyptic postman's face. Remember, In the zombie apocalypse, it's not just about surviving, it's about surviving with style. And what's more stylish than a moat filled with rubber ducks, a chainsaw doorbell, garlic curtains, a cactus rooftop garden, and a flamethrower mailbox? Remember, a zombie-proof home is a happy home. You can't outrun a zombie if you're out of shape, so let's talk fitness. Now I know what you're thinking. Fitness in the apocalypse? Are you kidding me? But my friends, let me assure you, the apocalypse is no excuse to let your fitness regime slip. In fact, it's the best time to get into shape. After all, zombies won't care if you've skipped leg day. They're just looking for a nice, slow, easy meal. So let's get those bodies moving. Welcome to the world of zombie fitness, where every workout is a survival skill. Forget your usual cardio routine, we're talking about the real deal here. Zombie Zumba, undead yoga, apocalypse aerobics, you name it, we've got it. First up, zombie Zumba. Now regular Zumba is all about moving to the beat, but zombie Zumba, it's about moving to the moans. Imagine a horde of zombies groaning and growling and you dancing and dodging, all while burning those apocalypse calories. Sounds fun, right? Next, we have undead yoga. It's all about flexibility and balance. Can you imagine a more serene setting for your sun salutations than a sunrise over a desolate city, with the occasional zombie stumbling in the distance? And let's not forget, the more flexible you are, the easier it'll be to kick a zombie right in the noggin. And finally, apocalypse aerobics. This one is all about endurance. Remember, in a zombie apocalypse, it's not about how fast you can run, but how long you can keep running. So, let's get those knees high, and those spirits higher. Now I know this all sounds a bit absurd, but in the end, isn't that what the apocalypse is all about? Embracing the absurdity and making the most of it? So let's get out there, get fit and give those zombies a run for their money. Stay fit, stay alive, and keep that zombie Zumba routine on point. So, we've covered fashion, cuisine, home decor, and fitness, all essential elements of surviving a zombie apocalypse with style. Let's take a moment to appreciate the absurdity of it all, shall we? We've talked about strutting down the decaying streets in your apocalypse couture, serving up canned beans like it's a 5-star meal, and turning your home into a fortress of chicness. Not to mention the rigorous fitness regime just to outrun a few slow-moving, albeit persistent, zombies. In all this absurdity, there's a nugget of truth. If we can't find a reason to laugh even when the world has gone to the undead, then what's the point, right? We might as well let the zombies have us, but no, we're too fabulous for that. We're going to be the ones who face the end of the world with a smile and a well-tailored suit. We're going to be the ones who make a gourmet meal out of canned goods, because why not? We're going to be the ones to put the living back into living dead. Remember, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're not just existing in this post-apocalyptic world, you're making it your own. You're not just outrunning zombies, you're doing it with a fabulous flair that makes them wish they were still part of the living world. Isn't it absurd? Yes. Is it also a little bit fabulous? Absolutely. Because if we're going to face the end of the world, we might as well do it with style. So, don your apocalypse couture, whip up a gourmet canned meal, zombie-proof your chic fortress, and remember to keep up with your fitness regime, because when the world ends, you're not just going to survive, you're going to do it with style. And there we have it, your ultimate guide to surviving a zombie apocalypse with style. Remember, when the undead rise, make sure you rise in style.